Hello there. Right, so this is the part of the video where we're going to be starting doing work on the actual path for the park. I've gone round and marked a blue line all the way around and marked the locations for the different bits of the trim trail and stuff like that, so I've got a rough idea where I'm going. It's basically a metre and a bit path all the way around, membrane base and then wood chip top. It's not the greatest path base, but at the same time, when you're working with a little bit of a budget, it's a great alternative to something which is like a hardcore base, which costs a lot of money. As long as they keep you topped up, it should be fine, realistically, as the mulch will decompose over time. So the basis of what we're doing today pretty much is I'm going to go through and rotate the space where the path is going to be, just so then when we dig it off and we create mounds with waste, it's not got loads of grass in it. It's a little bit more easier to work with and everything like that. So yeah, I'll stick a time lapse on and show you me going around with the rotavator. It's a very slow process, obviously, so I'm not going to make you watch half an hour or 2 hours maybe of me rotavating a path. So we'll cut to the time lapse. So I was just checking in. I just thought I'd share my thought process as we're going around digging the path out. So the basis behind us rotavating the path really was to try and minimise the large bits of turf inside the mounds. So when we come round and actually level the mounds out, compact them down a little bit, we can basically make them presentable, because obviously after this we're going to grass seed, and there might actually be a wild flower meadow which is going to be done within the park as well. So we're progressing around, moving the soil into mounds. We're trying to make sure that we're keeping a decent level for the path to kind of go through.
so it's not got big hollows, or it's a little bit thin here and there. We tried to spread out the different activities within the park. As you can see in this video, we're basically working within a circle. So this is actually the last activity in the park. The reason we kind of started backwards really and went backwards around the park was because there's a bit of a grey area with one of the positions of the activities right at the beginning. So we had to move that around, which wasn't a big faff really. There was always going to be like odd bits around the path which were going to be a bit bulldozed because of the digger and everything like that. So yeah, so that's activity number 5. You can see there as a circle. It'll have a nice mound which goes around the backside of the activity. But yeah, so I'll check in a little bit. Oh, just a quick one. So you can see here in the video that we're making mounds to the side along the path bit rather than actually around the activities. A great way to save the council, the parish, a little bit of money was basically getting rid of most of the material on site. So we kind of came up with creative ways of making mounds and different areas along the path, even to a point where some of the mounds we're going to actually make it into slightly taller mounds, so we can put a board on top and we can utilise them as benches. It's just another great way of kind of making cost effective for parishes to actually implement these sorts of projects into their budgets, because it's so hard. This one was sort of grant funded and everything like that, and the parish did so well to get the money for the park, and it's trying to work with them rather than working against them and throwing like huge quotes at them and stuff like that. And yeah, okay, you get 1 in 100 and it's great, but you want to work with these parishes and you want to try and work along with their budgets and their ideas, and they've got such great ideas and they've got so many really good committee members within the parishes where you just want to try and help them out as much as you can, but at the same time you've got to make a business, so you've got to come up with these ideas basically. So we're basically coming to the end of the video now. Thank you for watching. It's really appreciated, all the support everyone's given me on all these videos recently. I'll continue to make them as long as people are watching them. If you can like and subscribe, that'd be amazing. Be sure to check us out on Instagram and TikTok. We're posting daily pretty much on those platforms. And wait for the next part on the video. Cheers.